A very good morning to you children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and studying well also, preparing nicely for your class tests also. So children, today as it is Saturday, it's time for our GK class. And in the GK class today, we are going to learn chapter number 12, which is based on paintings. I hope you all enjoy coloring and painting. You have your art and craft class also. And in that class also, I hope you all enjoy doing coloring, painting and whatever ma'am is teaching. So today's chapter is also based on some different types of paintings. A painting is a picture or design made by using colors. So obviously we all know painting we do when we use colors. We draw something, we color it, then it becomes a beautiful painting. Many surfaces can be used for painting a painting, such as paper, wood, glass, cloth or wall. So it is not necessary that we make a drawing or we make a painting only on paper only. There are other surfaces also which we can use for making paintings. We can use paper, of course. We can use wood also. Glass is also used. Cloth is also used. And many a times we make paintings on the walls also. Now in this chapter we have been given some different types of paintings. Their description is given and we have to identify the type of painting it is called. Coming on to the first one, you can see that it is a painting that describes a particular region or a culture. So a painting which is specifically used to describe a region, an area, a culture, such type of painting is called a folk painting because it is depicting us the culture of an area. The second kind of painting is a painting that does not depict objects found in the natural world. As you can see the example, a picture is given. In this painting, you don't find any particular thing. No natural thing is there. There is no bird, there is no animal, no tree, no river. Only imaginary things have been drawn, and such type of painting is known as an abstract painting. Clear? Next, we come on to the type of painting which shows sceneries such as mountains, valleys, rivers and forest. And of course this painting I hope you all love to make. It's a landscape painting in which you make sceneries, you make mountains, you make trees, rivers. All these things we show in such painting which is called a landscape painting. The next type of painting is supposed to be a very large painting which is applied to the surface of a wall, ceiling or floor. This painting is mostly done on walls and it's very large in its size. We take a large surface and on that surface we make a drawing and then we color it. Mostly it is made on walls. It may be done on ceiling also or it may be done on floor also. But such type of painting is known as mural painting. So, mural painting which is very big in size and mostly done on walls, ceilings or floor. The next type of painting is an artistic representation of a person. When we make the drawing of a person, something to look similar to that person, such type of painting is known as a portrait. When we are showing a person on canvas, just same to same, we try to resemble it a lot. Such type of painting is a portrait. The last type is mostly loved by all of you because children love this, right? It's a humorous painting. Humorous means funny. So a funny painting which describes a person or an event. So such type of drawing is a cartoon drawing in which we make some funny act. There are some cartoon characters and they are describing some funny event. So such type of painting is a cartoon, and these cartoons when put under the camera, you are able to see the live cartoon shows, right? So I hope you have come to know about 6 different types of paintings today, and you must be learning a few of them in your art class also, because when we are drawing, we love drawing to release our stress also. We should draw or paint something, but when we are drawing or when we are painting, we should be aware of what we are making. Whether we are making a folk painting, we are making an abstract painting, we are making a portrait, we are drawing a cartoon, we should be aware of that. So I hope you have understood the difference between these types of paintings, and now you will enjoy drawing more. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.